What if that innocent yawn or the quick lick of the lips is more than just a cute quirk? It could actually be a quiet call for help from your furry friend. The truth is, many of the most common dog behaviors we see every day are misunderstood signs of anxiety. Since dogs can't talk, they use their bodies to tell us when something's wrong. But we humans often miss these signals, or even worse, get them completely wrong. We think they're feeling what we would be feeling, or we only look at the situation and not what our dog is actually doing. This can break down trust and make a sad or anxious dog feel even more alone. But what if you could learn their language? What if you could spot the subtle whispers of distress before they turn into something more serious? In this video, we're breaking down the 7 hidden signs of canine unhappiness that most owners miss. By the end, you'll be able to read your dog like a book and build an even stronger bond. Let's jump right in with sign number 1, because it's probably the most misunderstood of all: excessive yawning and lip licking. You see your dog let out a big yawn while a new person is petting them, and you think, "Aw, he must be sleepy." Or maybe he licks his lips after you've given a command and you just figure he's thinking about a treat. But in the world of dog body language, these are what experts call calming signals. A yawn that happens out of context, meaning your dog isn't actually tired, is a super common way for dogs to handle mild stress. It's their way of saying, "I'm a little uncomfortable with this." You might see it at the vet during a storm, or even when you're hugging them just a little too tight. It's a self-soothing thing, kind of like how a person might fiddle with their keys when they're nervous. The same goes for lip licking. When it's not about food, a quick tongue flick over the lips is a classic sign of unease. Your dog is trying to de-escalate a situation they find stressful. It's a polite, quiet request for a bit of space. Paying attention to when these happen gives you a direct clue about what's making your dog anxious. Sign number 2 is all about the eyes and head, showing the whale eye and deliberately turning away. These are 2 separate but related signals that your dog feels threatened or uncomfortable. Whale eye is that look when a dog shows the whites of its eyes in a crescent shape. It usually happens when they turn their head slightly away from something, but keep their eyes locked on it. For example, if a child is giving a dog a clumsy, enthusiastic hug, the dog might turn its head but keep its eyes on the child, showing that sliver of white. This is a major sign of stress. The dog is screaming, "I'm worried right now and I need this to stop." Ignoring this can be risky because it can be a warning before a dog feels it has to defend itself. Along with this is the simple act of turning their head or whole body away. We often mistake this for a dog being stubborn or blowing us off. If you're trying to pet your dog and they keep turning their head, they aren't being rude. They are politely signaling they're not into it right now. It's one of their most basic tools for avoiding social pressure. Respecting that signal by giving them space is one of the best things you can do to build trust. It tells them you get it. Sign number 3 is something you've definitely seen, but you might not have known what it meant: the full body shake off when your dog is completely dry. We all know the shake after a bath or a swim, but when your dog does it after a tense moment at the dog park or right after the mail carrier leaves, it's not about water. It's about shaking off stress. This shake-off is a physical tool dogs use to reset their nervous system after a stressful event. Think of it like hitting a reset button. Tension builds up in their body. Maybe a loud noise startled them, or they had a weird run-in with another dog. Once the event is over, they do this huge, full-body shake to release all that adrenaline and tension, helping them get back to a calmer state. So next time you see your dog do a big shake when there's no water around, ask yourself what just happened. Did you just finish a nail trim they hate? Did a stranger just leave? Seeing the shake-off as a stress release helps you pinpoint what your dog finds difficult. It's a clear signal that says, "Ooh, that was a lot. Glad that's over." Our 4th sign focuses on the 2 most expressive parts of a dog: their ears and tail. A dog's posture tells a story, and their ears and tail are the main characters. Let's talk tails. A happy wagging tail is the classic sign of a joyful dog. But not all wags are happy ones. A low or tucked tail is a universal sign of fear or anxiety. When a dog tucks its tail between its legs, it's trying to make itself smaller and show it's not a threat. A stiff, high tail can mean he's on high alert, and a slow, hesitant wag can signal insecurity, not happiness. A dog's ears are like little emotional antennas. Relaxed ears sit in their normal, natural position. But when a dog is anxious, their ears will often be pulled back and held flat against their head. This pinned back look is a common response to feeling scared or threatened. It's so important to look at these signs together with the rest of the dog's body. A tense body, tucked tail, and pinned back ears all paint a very clear picture of a dog who is not having a good time. Sign number 5 is one of the more subtle clues, suddenly freezing in place or lifting a single front paw. These behaviors show that your dog is feeling uncertain or worried about something. Freezing is just what it sounds like. The dog stops all movement, gets rigid and still, and just assesses the situation. This might happen when they're startled by something, or when they're not sure how to handle a social interaction. It's a moment of intense internal calculation. Is that a threat? What do I do now? The paw lift is another gesture of uncertainty. A dog might lift one front paw slightly when they feel insecure, or think something unpleasant is about to happen. You might see this when you loom over your dog, when they meet a new, intimidating dog, or during a correction. It's a submissive posture that basically says, "I'm a little worried here, I don't mean any harm." This signal is so easy to miss, but it's a critical piece of communication. It's your dog showing vulnerability and asking for a little reassurance. The 6th sign isn't just a fleeting gesture. It's a bigger shift in their behavior, hiding or losing interest in things they used to love. Just like with depression in people, one of the biggest red flags is when your dog starts to withdraw from their life. If your normally social dog starts hiding under the bed or behind the couch, that's a huge sign they're feeling overwhelmed or scared. Hiding is an instinct for a dog trying to protect itself when it feels vulnerable. Sure, it's normal during fireworks, but if it's happening all the time without an obvious reason, it points to chronic stress. Just as concerning is when they lose interest in their favorite things. Did your dog live for his daily walk? But now he doesn't want to go. Are his favorite squeaky toys gathering dust? A sudden lack of interest in playing, walking, or just hanging out with you is a profound sign that something is wrong. This isn't just a bad mood. It's often a symptom of a deeper unhappiness. A happy dog is an engaged dog, so when that sparkle fades, it's our job to figure out why. Our final sign covers repetitive behaviors that can become compulsive, excessive self-grooming, and restless pacing. These are often a dog's way of trying to cope with deep, ongoing anxiety. Excessive licking or chewing, especially on their paws, can be a self-soothing habit. While you should always check with your vet first for allergies or skin problems, this can turn into something called a lick granuloma, a raw sore caused by nonstop licking. It's basically the dog version of a nervous habit, a way to channel their anxiety into a physical action. Pacing or being unable to settle down is another clear sign of an anxious mind. A dog that wanders the house constantly, can't seem to lie down for more than a minute, and just seems on edge is likely suffering from anxiety. They're in a state of hypervigilance, unable to relax because their brain is telling them they need to be on alert. This isn't just extra energy, it's a sign that your dog is emotionally distressed and can't find a way to switch off and feel safe. So you've spotted some of these signs in your dog. What's next? The first step is just to observe. Start taking notes on when these behaviors happen. What's the trigger? A person, a place, a sound? Understanding the cause is the key. Your immediate goal should be to lower your dog's stress. If you know the trigger, the easiest thing to do is calmly remove your dog from the situation. Never punish them for being scared. Set up a safe space in your home, a cozy crate or a quiet room, where your dog can go to feel secure. Next, focus on building their confidence with positive reinforcement and a solid routine. Consistent mealtimes, walks, and play sessions help dogs feel safe. Mental stimulation is also a powerful tool against anxiety. Try feeding them with puzzle toys instead of a bowl, or play scent games to get their brain working. A mentally tired dog is a calm dog, and remember to communicate with them in a way they understand. Use your own calming signals, look away from a scared dog, turn your body to the side, and speak in a soft, gentle voice. If these signs of unhappiness continue or get worse, please get professional help. A certified dog behaviorist can create a plan tailored to help your dog overcome their anxiety. Our dogs can't use words to tell us they're sad or scared. As they're people, it's up to us to learn their language. Recognizing these 7 signs is the first step toward building a deeper, more understanding connection with your best friend. By catching their silent signals, you can protect them, comfort them, and be the person they know you are. Have you recognized any of these signs in your dog? Or do you have a story about how you helped your anxious dog feel happy again? Share it in the comments below. Your story could help someone else out. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on how to keep your dog happy and healthy. Thanks for watching.